Every time an actor stands on stage in front of the world holding an Oscar, there's a long story of the journey that led to that rarefied spot. For Academy Award winner Viola Davis, it began on a former plantation in South Carolina. She was born there in a one-room shack where her grandparents lived while working as sharecroppers. Viola was an infant when her family moved to Rhode Island. She grew up very poor, but found her way out through acting. In addition to her Oscar, Davis has won a pair of Tony Awards, a Golden Globe, and an Emmy for her work on the hit television show How to Get Away with Murder. Viola and I got together for a Sunday Sit-Down to talk about her long road to the Hollywood A-list and her latest, very personal project.
It was my choice, my life. You think I ain't lying? Should never married you. I got this.
Viola Davis knows how to carry a scene.
So who wants in?
From her breakout Oscar-nominated performance in The Help,
You a godless woman.
to her portrayal of Rose, opposite Denzel Washington, in the 2016 film adaptation of the play Fences.
I took all my feelings, my wants and needs and dreams, and I buried them inside you.
Which earned Davis a place in the exclusive Lifetime Club of Academy Award winners. That Oscar stage must have seemed a world away for the 53-year-old actress who was born into extreme poverty.
I always say I grew up po, which is a rung lower than poor, you know.
What was your childhood like?
Well, it was like everyone's childhood, filled with happy memories and playing with my sisters and bicycles and all of that. And it was also filled with the darkness of when you're poor, you have bad housing. We lived in condemned buildings, certainly apartments infested with rats. And you know, just the stigma of poverty, the feeling on the outside, the feeling invisible, the lack of access, which is why I talk about it all the time. And it's uncomfortable for me, it really is.
Viola and her sisters found their joy in putting on performances around the house in the rough 1 square mile town of Central Falls, Rhode Island.
I started acting when I was 8 or 9. My sisters, we would write skits. We would have rewrites. We would have a wardrobe budget.
She eventually earned a scholarship to Young People's School of the Performing Arts and went on to study theater at Rhode Island College, after which she was accepted to New York's famed Juilliard School. Just 3 years after graduation, Davis was nominated for her first Tony Award for her Broadway debut in August Wilson's 7 Guitars.
Opening night of 7 Guitars. When I think about everything I believed that being an actor was, that was it. My mom and dad being in the audience and my dad crying. I was like, I'm it, this is it. I've arrived. You know, I wish I were back there because now I know more. I know I'm 53. I'm like, really, Viola, you really thought that was it, right?
Davis went on to win 2 Tonys, one for King Hedley II in 2001 and another in 2010 for Fences. She began to land small roles in television and film.
Trust me, that's lucky.
In 2009, Davis earned an Academy Award nomination and the attention of a Hollywood icon for her performance in a single scene.
It won't end with your son.
Throw the priest out then.
I am trying to do just that.
Then what do you want from me?
What was it like to jump into movies from the stage?
I always say all you have to do in a movie is sustain a performance for 30 seconds. When you're on stage, you can have a 12-page scene and there are no edit buttons. So it was much different, and you're acting opposite someone like Meryl Streep. So you're standing there going, but I'm Viola Davis, I'm good. And then you're acting opposite her and you're thinking, oh my God, it's Meryl Streep. Oh my God, it's Meryl Streep. And it's like, cut. There's so much of what we do in movies and TV, sex appeal.
Right.
How cute you are.
Right.
Do we like you? What's your Q rating, you know? I'm not so good at that. Now, I have to tell you, there's a cap on awards. There's a cap on cuteness and, I don't know, being on people's most beautiful list.
What do you mean when you say
There's
that?
a cap to greatness. The elixir is living a life that is bigger than you. That's what it is. And if you're not doing that, then you're not doing anything. Nothing. I always say the three most important words that happens, especially after you have a big old trophy in your hand. The three most important words are, and now what? Denzel has the best quotes, by the way. I don't mean to out him, but Denzel, I'm outing you. He says, there's no U-Haul in the back of a hearse. You sort of can't take it with you.
Viola takes that advice to heart, most recently lending her voice to a new documentary called A Touch of Sugar.
Nearly 13% of all African American adults have been diagnosed with diabetes.
The film confronts America's diabetes crisis. The disease hits close to home for Davis, who was diagnosed with pre-diabetes in 2016. It's all there in the title, A Touch of Sugar. Some people may not be familiar with that term, but you talk about it growing up as just an accepted part of life.
Absolutely, because I was born in St. Matthews, South Carolina, literally, Singleton Plantation. And everybody who got a diabetes diagnosis, it was called sugar. Such and such got the sugar. Aunt Bessie, you know she got the sugar. You know, the 30 million adults that have type 2 diabetes, the 84 million that have pre-diabetes, my aunt who succumbed to the disease after 2 amputations, my grandmother. It's an epidemic.
And I got to thinking about all the people I know and the things I've seen and done.
Do you have moments, do you ever stop in your life and look back at the little girl in Rhode Island and look at your life and go, I don't know how I got here. Thank God I did, but I don't know how I got here.
Every single day. You know when I think about her a lot too? When I open my refrigerator, when I flush my toilet, when I could put a robe on, when I have hot running water. She is with me every day to understand that every little thing in my life is to be celebrated.
How great is she? Viola's film, A Touch of Sugar, made in paid partnership with the pharmaceutical company Merck, is available at touchofsugarfilm.com. Our thanks to Gabrielle Kreuter Restaurant here in New York for hosting that conversation. To hear Viola give a clue about a possible new season of How to Get Away with Murder, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the entire unedited interview with Viola Davis. As you heard there, we got deep on some things. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.